your host, Kim Bain, and we have a new setup this morning. So if you kind of see me casually looking to the side, it's because we have a new setup. But the best part is we don't have a glitch. So for everybody who has continued to watch the morning show through our little technical difficulties, thank you. So I think now I get to moonlight as a hardware IT person for live shows. No, not really. Especially if you saw this little setup that we have going on, but it works. So again, thanks everybody for um, you know helping us get through the glitch and still watching the show because I know it was really irritating. So today I am excited to have Chris and Jennifer, owners of Grocery Outlet here, and they have a bunch of stuff to tell us about to get ready for the holidays. But first, of course, we have to thank our Chairman Circle sponsor, Swenson Law Firm. Thank you for your support. And then our events. So the barn for football this Friday, it is Chef Bo from Almond Heights. He's amazing. His food looks amazing. And so if you have not yet got to hang out at the barn, it is a blast. I went a couple weeks ago. You sit in the end zone. There's food. They had cupcakes, refreshments, coffee. You're sitting right in the end zone. They have a TV set up so you can watch the replays. Like it's a really cool little setup. So if you like to watch, Orange, the only thing is I will have to say is that I felt really bad for the other team because it was like 42-0. And that was going to be a long bus ride home for them, but very excited for the home team, kind of sad for the visiting team. But it was, there's great company in there. And, I want to give a shout out to the boosters. They're really doing a great job with that. So if you haven't yet, you can still get tickets on the Casa Boosters website. And, highly, highly recommended before the season's over. So
this is their last game, isn't it?
I'm not sure if this is this the last home game?
I think so.
Oh, well then you got to go this Friday. All right. And then this Thursday, it is Donuts with a Deputy. It's Thursday, October 27th, 9 to 11 at Ducky's Donuts. It's on the corner of Madison and Main. And this is also where the Orangevale Sheriff Service Station is. I want to call it substation. Service station is. And, they opened during COVID and they had kind of a slow opening. So a lot of people didn't realize that they were open. They are there. They need volunteers. They're a great resource for the community. And so if you want to learn more about what they do, and then also, just thank the deputies. They're doing everything they can to support us right now with the resources that they have. So come on out, have some donuts and coffee, get to know them, say thank you. They're also having a pumpkin carving contest. So if you want to bring your pre-done pumpkin, they're going to have a little contest. So again, this Thursday from 9 to 11, Madison and Main. And a little sad to say, but this Thursday is going to be the last farmers market and beer and wine garden. Boo. I know, it's the last one of the season. We've had a blast out there. The community has really shown up in a big way for this. So many families are making friends out there with young kids and, out on the hill there, the kids are all playing and having a ball. And, the farmers markets has some amazing vendors. Thank you to Grocery Outlet for your support as well. With, they've been helping us with ice and making sure we have great wine out there. And, so super grateful for that. So this Thursday is going to be the Halloween bash. So we're going to have pumpkin painting. There's going to be a petting zoo and just all Halloween, fall, things. The weather's going to be amazing. And it's just really pretty out there. There's lots of lights and stuff. So when it gets dark, it looks great with all of the lights that, Marha that runs the farmer's market hung all those herself. She's amazing. So if you have not yet, please come out this Thursday and, help us celebrate the last one. And then we'll start back up again next May. So, and then also I do want to mention this week's band is Todd Morgan and the Emblems. And then we also have beer from Fort Rock. We're going to have a little special beer out there as well, I'm hoping. But Todd Morgan is the one that everybody loves. He's very old school, kind of Elvish-ish. Have you guys seen him yet? Have you seen Todd Morgan? He's got some Elvis moves. Yeah, it gets everybody dancing. So he's just a great musician. So he's gonna definitely help us like go out with a bang. So very excited about that. So all right, Chris and Jennifer, you guys we're coming into your busy season.
Yep.
So it's already almost November. So they host the Turkey Bowl. We're super grateful that you guys host the Turkey Bowl, and that's on Thursday the 10th. And then the proceeds for that are going to benefit the food bank. And then we're going to be sending out more information, for all of that. But, they host it. And essentially what happens is people from the community get together and, basically bowl frozen turkeys down your frozen food section.
Right.
Yep.
So it's actually a lot of fun to watch. And, like last year we had Ashley out there and, so it got some good recognition and so thank you for that because we do know that it's a little bit of a disruption to your morning customers for a couple hours but it's for a good cause and it's a lot of fun and it definitely does bring a lot of the community people together and there's some it's very competitive.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so that part's really fun. It's super competitive. All right, so I did mention we've been getting some amazing wine for our beer and wine garden from Grocery Outlet. If you guys have not yet, you want to come and check out their wine sale, maybe?
Yes. November 2nd kicks off our fall wine sale. So the 2nd through the 9th, which I believe it's
2nd through the 9th? Okay.
Yeah, 20% off all wine. By the bottle, by the case, it's all 20% off.
That's a great deal, especially going into the holidays. And they've got some great little
finds.
Great little finds, yes. And if you know wine and you're patient, or you have one of those little wine app things too, they seriously have some really great values there. Yeah. So, and even when they're not having their wine sale, their prices are amazing.
Yeah, great deals.
Yeah, and then also too, I don't know if a lot of people know as well, but you guys also have like all alcohol now. It's not just beer and wine, which you guys have a great beer section. And I want to say too, for the people who love Fort Rock, who've been out and you're going to miss it, you can get Fort Rock beers at Grocery Outlet.
Yes.
So you can get them there as well. They've got a great craft beer section. And something that I personally wanted to make sure that we talked about was their cheese selection. So the cheese is amazing and their specialty foods. And people are often very shocked by, like, when I do platters of stuff. Like, I've been doing charcuterie before it was like cool to make salami flowers. Yeah. And I mean, quite honestly, because it's just something that you can make that's really pretty. And if you know where to shop, it doesn't have to cost you a fortune. And I've made some amazing platters from Grocery Outlet, and people are always shocked at the little finds.
We do have a great cheese island full of specialty cheeses, and it's always changing. We always have something different, something new.
Yeah.
But a lot of times we just have our staples of just the go-tos. But we do have an amazing selection of specialty cheese.
And especially before the holiday. So I've been a Grocery Outlet shopper for a while. So before the holidays, like, if you got to go in and just like take your time. You can't go in a rush and like take your time.
There's
and
no speed shopping.
No, like not in the cheese section. Yeah. And like that lemon, it had that wax on it.
Everybody loves that one, and I can never get enough. And it's a hit or miss. We don't always have it available.
Yeah.
But when you see it, I get as much as I can. And I stock up for the cheese island, and it flies out of there. We just can't keep enough of it.
Yeah. So when you see something that you like, stock up. And then they just have great crackers. They've got great, they have all the like the bubbly lemonades, and like you really can make like a fun little bougie like holiday party from Grocery Outlet without spending a ton of money.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And even like I made a booze box for a casino night, and you guys had the like fancy tonic waters, and they were literally half the price that they were at one of the bigger stores, box stores. Yeah, the half the price.
Yeah.
So anyway, so take advantage of all that stuff. So I'm just like doing all the talking for you guys.
That's fine.
So what else would you like to share about what you guys have going on?
So Turkey Bowl last year, we raised over $5,000, and which all goes to the Orangevale Food Bank. This year, we're hoping to raise 8,000. Teams are already picked and filled, so there's no room for that this year to bowl. However, there's going to be raffles out front, so you guys are more than welcome to come and take a look and watch the fun, and buy a raffle ticket and try to win some of the prizes. And all those proceeds will also help go to the food bank. And it really is to help families in need here locally to have a great Thanksgiving.
And it really does stay local. That's the thing, is that I think that people need to understand is that there's a lot of people in our direct community in need, and it goes directly to, the food bank that's here in Orangevale.
Correct.
So, and then there's also, do we want to talk about turkeys?
There's potential there could be a shortage of turkeys. You definitely want to make sure you get your turkeys earlier than later. We're not 100% sure what we're going to get. What we've ordered versus what we actually see could be different.
So you may end up needing to make a cheese platter
Absolutely.
from their cheese selection instead of a turkey.
Absolutely.
So you're going to need to have a plan B.
Yep.
Just in case.
Either way, we'll have you covered.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think the theme is just definitely make sure this year to shop early.
Yeah,
if you
absolutely.
can. If you can. So like I know even the food bank is talking about having donations of chickens instead of turkeys. So, and quite honestly, it's like, you can do a beautiful whole roasted chicken if you don't get your turkey. So, and do all the same things with it.
Absolutely.
So, and then there's other options as well. So you just have to get creative, but you guys got all the things.
Yes. So, it's traditionally everyone has turkey, but it's really just about gathering.
Right. It's about getting together.
So it doesn't necessarily need to be a turkey.
Right. Yep. So it's just about, providing the environment, and you can, like I said, you can do all the other things. Grocery Outlet pretty much has everything to get you covered.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you guys. Thank you for everything. Chris and Jennifer are so generous. They do so much for our community. So too, I just want to thank you guys, because you guys are some of the hardest workers in Orangevale.
Well,
so they really are. And they're in the store. When you go in the store, you will see them. I pulled up the other day and she's pushing grocery carts. Like her ego is not too big. So I just want to really, publicly, acknowledge you guys for all that you do.
We do love this community, and that's why we're here.
Yeah. So, and they put up with a lot to be here. So we're grateful. So thank you guys. Okay. So again, remember this Thursday is the last farmer's market. Come on out. If you put your kids in their Halloween costumes and come on out, check out all the fun. And if we don't see you there, be sure to go onto our website, drop your email address in where it says sign up. So that way you don't miss out on all of the events that we have coming up, because just because the farmers market's ending doesn't mean we don't still have a lot of things happening in our communities. We want to make sure that you stay up to date with everything. Thank you, and make it a great day.